Hello everybody, how are you all doing? This video today is a little bit different. It's not about me. Yeah, it's not about me and my channel, it's about you guys. Which you can probably see, I'm out on Custard. General Custard is living! Hey! And that is in no small part thanks to you guys. Recently, I've had a lot of things go on, particularly with mechanical things like motorbikes, cars, etc. I had somebody try and steal my car the other night, which was great, you know, that's exactly what you want in it. I've had oil pressure warning lights on my van, my Pan America blew its engine up, you know, Custard was off the road, the C90 I can't get running yet, I've got to try and do something else with the car or buy a new one. You know, it's just lots of little things. But thanks to you guys, I've managed to regain a little bit of sanity. I've managed to get Custard back on the road. And now, I'm back where I belong. I'm back on the road, on a motorbike, on the countryside, doing what I enjoy the most, doing what makes me happy. And that is thanks to you. So I started this channel probably around 3 years ago now, during COVID, during the lockdown. And the reason why I started it was a really hard time where people couldn't get out doing what they wanted to do. There's lots of people staying at home, worrying about their families, getting poorly. And it was just a hard time where the world was changing. So I started this channel a little bit for myself to begin with, just as something to do. I was still working full time, being a firefighter. I was still out there doing my job. But I just needed a little bit of summer. I just kind of felt that if I could help, I'm trying to put a little bit of a giggle, a little bit of something tap, a little bit of a smile to somebody's face during that time, you know, it's worth it. And 3 years down the line, I'm still enjoying it. It's not a chore. I don't find it as part of a task. I mean, I have no intention whatsoever of making money off this channel. It's not something that bothers me. It's not something that I'm actually looking into doing. I mean, if it ever happens, it happens. But, like I said previously, if I ever do end up making any money off this channel, then I genuinely will look at giving majority of it to charity. Not because I don't need it. Flipping heck, we could all do with a little bit of extra cash, couldn't we? But like I said to you, that's not what this channel was all about. This channel was not about making money. This channel was not about that. It was about having a laugh, helping people style, and bringing the world of adventure motorcycling to the masses. Story on Custard, really. So, I used to have a Royal Enfield Himalayan. If you followed this channel for a while, you'll know that I had a Royal Enfield Himalayan, and I absolutely doted on that bike. It was a fantastic, and still is, a fantastic machine. But I began to grow, I began to get itchy feet. I started sort of wanting a little bit more. There was just something that, despite all the modifications I'd done to it and all the places I'd taken it and all the where I'd been, it just wasn't quite doing it for me anymore. And I just constantly found myself looking at other bikes all the time. I was looking at, you know, much lighter things such as CRFs, the 250s and the 300s. I was looking at, you know, I was even looking at small 125s and things like that. And I just like, it just weren't doing it for me anymore. So, I basically decided that I want something a little bit more powerful, not more capable off-road, because I've got the Himalayan is extremely capable off-road. It's a fantastic little bike. But I just decided I wanted a little bit more. So the idea of Custard was, I sold my Himalayan, and I bought Custard as an interim stopgap, waiting for this unicorn of a Himalayan 450 to come out, which I have rode. You know, I've done a very short first impressions type review on it. Must admit, I'm not entirely sold just yet. However, I think give it a dry day, because it was very wet when I was out on it. Give it a dry day, it'll probably be much better, and I'll be able to open it up a little bit more. And I didn't get to off-road it, which is sort of my big thing, really. But yeah, the Custard was a stopgap, and Custard was just meant to be kind of like a mid thing, waiting for that. But you know what? I've really fell in love with this machine. Yes, it's caused me some flipping poo-poo and problems over the last sort of since September, August time when I got it. And you know, it's caused me a bit of anguish from recently with this whole regulator rectifier problem. But it's an old bike. He's what, 97? So what's that? Quick maths, 20 odd years old now, nearly 30 years old. What do you expect? You expect little things to happen and little things to go wrong, don't you? It's just the way it is. So the idea of my channel from the beginning, other than, you know, trying to bring a smile to people's faces, was to prove that adventure motorcycling doesn't have to be an expensive game. Doesn't matter what bike you own at the end of the day. Any bike can be an adventure bike if you just get out there and you go. You see all these big channels with thousands and thousands of followers and views and all the rest of it, where they're doing things that the average Joe really can't attain. People have to sell their houses to be able to go and do what they do on these things, or, you know, they have to work abroad or whatever. And, you know, in most instances, without sponsorship, without selling your house, without whatever, there's a lot of average Joes out there that can't do that. And I'm one of those. I am one of those people where I don't have the money to be able to go and do these big round the world trips or go off to the Picos or wherever for a couple of weeks at a time or what have you. So the idea is look, cheap bike, and off you go. And like I said, this weren't about me, and I know I've spoken about the channel a little bit, and I know I've spoken about what I do a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is, without people such as the F650 Funduro owners group, the UK group and the worldwide group, without people on there that are devoted to this bike and have the knowledge and are willing to share that knowledge with people, same as with the Himalayan, the owners group, the Royal Enfield Himalayan owners group, you know, again, absolutely fantastic bunch of people, same as with the Funduro. But without you guys, without those people, how can you go and buy a 27-year-old bike and then, like, be able to fix things, be able to find out what's happening? Unless you've got experience or you're an ace mechanic or something, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to find out what all the niggles and piggles are on this bike or on any bike really, and fix them and get riding again. And that's why this is about you. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. And that's the truth of it at the end of the day. So yeah. Thank you to all of the Enfield owners that gave me my start, that got me going, that encouraged me to do things and carry on. And thank you to all the Funjoro owners, and who now are continuing to support me, moving forward and going on. Yeah, just thank you. Anyway, enough of that soppy BS. It can get too much, can't it? But it's true. It's true. Yeah. Let's enjoy. What a bike. What an absolute machine. You know what, folks? I never, ever thought I'd say this about a BMW, but I think Custard's here to stay. Custard is here to stay. Go on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Until next time, folks. Thank you. See you guys.